snakes, which they know are not my favorite animal, but they be sure to let me see every snake in the room that they've got. We have been working on rain sticks, so you can hear the rain and doing different sounds with the rain sticks. We've created some books. At the end, it'd be great if y'all would like to go over there and look at some of the things that we've done and they've created. We are going to do a reader's theater of the Lorax. And the Lorax deals with talking about the trees of the rainforest and preserving them. And so what we're trying to do is show you what we've learned and how we really feel about saving the rainforest and the trees and everything there. The reader's theater means we're going to read you a story, but these little darlings are bringing it to life for you, and you're going to absolutely love it. Before anybody has anybody little, we're going to have some special clowns in our room today, so it's all good and don't be nervous. It's going to be absolutely fabulous. One of the things that we know that always happens in the rainforest is they always have rain, right?
Right.
And with that rain, there's thunder and lightning storms, right?
Right.
So what we've done is we've invited Mrs. Colham's class, who has the most amazing rainstorm and thunderstorm to share with you. Then we'll begin our play. Eyes on me. Eyes on me. One thing I'd also like to let you know is this is a really special thing to happen at Freewater School. This type of reader's theater, this is the very first time in the 25 years I've been in Milton-Freewater that this has ever happened at this building. But first, before I tell you anything else, boys and girls, give them hugs and loves, give them the wave, find your parents, give them the wave, give them the kisses, mwah, tell them hello, tell them hello. Oh, class, yes, in your lap, thank you kindly. This was made possible through a grant, and it's the Jack Yantis Integrative Arts Fund through the Blue Mountain Community Foundation, which Mr. Rieger, our superintendent, and that beautiful lady at the door over there, Judy Mitchell, wrote the grant, which allowed us to have this fabulous opportunity. We have some members of the grant here, and I just won't tell you where they are, except for right back over there, and we want to thank them so very much. Leslie Brown is one of them. It's her brother. So please, let's give them a hand. And I need to give one more shout out to this lovely lady here. I know her as Judy Van when she used to teach at Milton-Freewater, and she loaned us a lot of materials and helped us out also. And two last people I want to thank before we start, because I won't want to forget them at the end. Our music, if you love it, a shout out to Mrs. Sequest for helping us with our music. And our behind the scenes special effects student teacher, Mr. Esser. Last but not least, I have a photographer in the back that we will be videotaping the program, and you can talk to me later if you'd like to get a CD of it. Oh, yeah. So, here we go. Playing grass?
At the bar in the town where the pickle grass grows, and the wind smells slow and sour when it blows, and no birds ever sing excepting old crows, is a street of the lifted Lorax. And deep in the grickle grass, some people say, if you look deep enough, you could still see today.
For the Lorax once
just as long as it could. At first,
Somebody lifted the Lorax away.
what was the Lorax and why was it there? And why was it lifted and taken somewhere? At the far end of town where the crickle grass grows. The old wizard still lives here, asking he knows. You won't see the monster come up at his door. He stays in his vehicle on top of his door. He lures in his vehicle cold under the roof, where he makes his own clothes out of mustard mush. And on special day midnight in August, he peeks out of the shutters, and sometimes he speaks and tells how the Lorax was lifted away. He'll tell you perhaps it's on the end of a rope, he lets down a tin pail, and you have to toss in 15 cents and a nail and the shell of a great-great-great-grandfather's snail. Then he folds up the pail and makes a most careful count to see if you paid him the proper amount. Then he hides what you paid him away in his throat, his secret strange hole in his gloveless glove. Then he grunts, I will call you by whisper on the phone, for the secrets I tell are for your ears alone. Slump down, slumps the whisper-phone to your ear, and the old one's whispers are not very clear, since they have to come down through a snurgly hole. And he sounds as if he had smallish bees up his nose. Well, I'll tell you, he says with his teeth sounding gray, how the Lorax got lifted and taken away. It all started way back, such a long time back. Way back in the days when the grass was still green and the pond was still wet.
And the clouds were still clean, and the song of the Swanee swans rang out in space. One morning he came to this glorious place.
Way down upon the Swanee River, that's where we go. We fly above the blue, blue water, there where the green grass grows. Trees, the bright colored top of the truffle trees, mile after mile in the fresh moonbeam. Under the trees and the brown barrels frisking about in the garden, which as the wind in the sea may cracking up through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bar balloons! Bar balloons! We are the brown bar balloons. We're so cool, we're no fools. We are the brown bar balloons. Yeah. From the restless pond came the comfortable sound of the houses tongue from the waxing around. Splish splash, we are taking a splash. We are the honey fish. Splish splash, we are taking a splash. We swim wherever we wish. But those trees, those truffle trees. All my life I've been searching for trees such as these. The tip of their tips was much softer than silk, and they had the sweet smell of fresh butterfly milk. I felt a great leaping of joy in my heart. I knew just what I'd do. He unloaded his cart. In no time at all, he had built a small shop. Then chopped down truffle a tree with one chop.
He took a soft cup and he made a piece.
The instant he'd finished, he heard a gazum. He looked, he saw something pop out of the stump.
Of the tree he chopped down, it was sort of a man. Describe him? That's hard. I don't know if I can.
He was shortest and oldest and brownest and mossy. And she spoke with a voice that was sharpish and bossy.
Mister! He said with a sawdust cheese.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I speak for the trees, for the trees have no tongues. And I'm asking you, sir, at the top of my lungs.
He was very upset as he shouted and puffed.
What's that thing you made out of my truffle top?
Look, Laura, there's no cause for alarm. I chopped just one tree. I'm doing no harm. I'm being quite useful. This thing is a need. If you need to find something, well, all people need. It's a shirt, it's a sock, it's a glove, it's a hat. But it has other uses. Yes, far beyond that. You can use it for carpets, for pillows, for sheets, or curtains, or covers for bicycle seats.
Sir, you are crazy with greed. There is no one on earth who would buy that fool's need.
But
the very next minute, he was proved wrong. For just at that minute, a truck came along, and he thought that the need knitted was great. He happily bought it for $3.98. He laughed at the Lorax.
You poor silly guy. You never can tell what some people will buy.
I repeat,
Cried the Lorax.
I speak for the tree.
I'm busy. Be quiet if you please.
He rushed across the room and in no time at all built a radio phone and put in a quick call. He called all his brothers and uncles and aunts and said,
Listen here. Here's a wonderful chance for the whole Once family to get mighty rich. Get over here fast. Take the road to North Ditch. Turn left at Wee Honking Sharp, right at South Stitch.
and in no time at all, in the factory he built, the whole Once family was working full tilt. They were all knit these sleeves, just as busy as bees, to the sound of the chopping of clothes on a tree.
Said, oh, baby, oh, how my business did grow. Now chopping one tree at a time was too slow.
They were making sleeves 4 times as fast as before, and that Lorax, he didn't show up anymore.
But the next week, he knocked on my new office door.
He snapped, I am the Lorax who speaks for the trees, which you seem to be chopping as fast as you please. But I'm also in charge of the brown barbaloots, who played in the shade in their barbaloot suits, and happily lived eating truffle of fruits. Now thanks to your hacking my trees to the ground, there is not enough truffle to go round. The poor barbaloots are all getting the crummies because they have food in
watch them all go. But business is business, and business must grow, regardless of crummies and tummies. You know. I meant no harm. I most truly did not. But I had to grow bigger, so bigger I got. He biggered his factory, he biggered his roads, he biggered his wagons, he biggered the loads. Of the needs he shipped out, he was shipping them forth to the south, to the east, to the west, to the north. I went right on biggering, selling more to needs, and bigger my money, which everyone needs. Then, again, he came back. I was fixing some pipes when that old nuisance Lorax came back with more pipes. I am the Lorax!
He coughed and he sneezed and he snuffled, he snarled and he sniffed.
What's there?
He cried with a crumpled crook.
What's there? You're making such smogless smoke. We are poor stormy songs when we can sing our notes. No one can sing who has smog in his throat. And so, said the Lorax, please pardon my cough. They cannot live here, so I'm sending them off. Where will they go? I don't hopefully know. They may have to fly for a month or a year to escape from the smog you smogged up around here. What's more, snapped Dolores, his dander was up. Let me say a few words about Gluppity Glup. Your machinery chugs on day and night without stop, making Gluppity Glup, also sloppity slop. And what do you do with this leftover goo? I'll show you, you dirty old Onceler man, you. You're glupping the pond where the honeyfish pond. No more can we know, for our dues are all gone. So I'm sending them off. Oh, their future is dreary. You won't find our sins and you won't be weary. And filters of water that isn't so sweet. Then the one who got mad, he got terribly mad. He yelled at the Lorax. Now listen here, Dad. All you do is yap, yap, and say bad, 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 bad. Well, I have my right, sir, and I'm telling you, I intend to go on doing just what I do. And for your information, you Lorax, I'm biggering, turning more truffle and cheese into the needs, which everyone needs. And at that very moment, he heard a loud whack. For outside in the field came a sickening smack of the axe on a tree. Then we heard the tree fall. Timber! The very last truffle tree of them all. No more shapes, no more paint, no more work to be done. So now time to the uncles and aunts, everyone. All waved goodbye. They jumped into cars and drove away under the smoke smothered stars. Now all that was left beneath the bad, smelly sky was my big empty factory, the Lorax and I. The Lorax said nothing, just gave me a glance. Just gave me a very sad backward glance as he lifted himself by the seat of his pants, and I'll never forget the grim look on his face when he hoisted himself and took leave of this place through a hole in the smog without leaving one trace. And all that the Lorax left here in this mess was a small couldn't guess, that was long, long ago. But each day since that day, I've sat here and worried away through the years while my buildings have fallen apart. I worried about it with all of my heart. But now that you're here, the word of the Lorax seems perfectly clear. Unless someone like you, there's a whole awful lot. Nothing is going to get better. It's not. So catch!
He let something fall. It was a truffle seed, the last one of all.
You're in charge of the last truffle seed. And truffle trees are what everyone needs. Plant a new truffle, treat it with care. Give it clean water and feed it fresh air. Grow a forest, protect it from axes that hack. Then the Lorax and all of his friends may come back.
thinking that there were a little bit of nerves going on here today, and they were so excited to do this. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come and watch them. It was great. They put a lot of time into it. We really appreciate your support. They will come out and they have a cookie that they will present to their parents for coming. So thank you very, very much.